Oh, this could be a little rough. What is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Fanny. No voice, dantump. I'm still struggling a little bit. I don't feel really sick, but my voice is just completely shot. And we got to record videos because it's Scarlet and Violet 151 release week. Tomorrow is the big release day. It's a super important week, right? Like, you want to know, you want to make sure that you have information to make the best decisions when it comes to spending your collection dollars. That's what it's all about. And we're going to talk about that in today's video. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is going to go over pull rates. Very interesting information. We'll talk about batching a little bit. We'll talk about full pull rates for Scarlet and Violet 151. So that way you have all the information that you need to make the best decision when it comes to buying things. But right now, 151 is a very interesting set. It's probably the set of the year. It's a ton of fun to open. I highly encourage opening some of it, just ripping through some packs, really enjoying the set. However, I really want to emphasize that it is very, very important not to FOMO. Right now, a lot of products are sold out online in a lot of different places, but there are still a lot of products available at or below MSRP, and those are the products you really want to focus on. I know times can be a little bit tough right now, and you don't want to overspend, especially because it's important to remember that in a couple of weeks, the next wave of Scarlet and Violet 151 products are going to be released. It's important to remember that this is a specialty set. This is a holiday set. There are no booster boxes in this set. So you're going to have, right now, there's 4 products that are coming out tomorrow on Friday. So you have the Elite Trainer box, you have the Booster Bundle, which is probably the most in-demand product. You have the Binder Collection, and you have the Poster Collection. That's it. That's all that's coming out on September 22nd. Fast forward 2 weeks at the beginning of October 6th, then you get the next wave of products that's going to be coming out. The Zapdos box, the Alakazam box, the Ultra Premium Collection, the Mini Tins, and that's going to add a whole lot more inventory kind of all out there. So if you aren't successful as far as hunting goes this weekend, or maybe you find a limited amount of product, it's important not to get bogged down, especially when you're watching content creators. It can be a lot of fun to open up Scarlet and Violet 151, and I'm extremely blessed to be able to own a storefront and be able to open up quite a bit of product. But it's important to remember that once you watch these content creators, and once you watch a lot of people open up Scarlet and Violet 151, a lot of times it's like, well, I want to do that, and then it kind of influences decisions a little bit. So if you have to unplug for a couple of weeks, definitely do that. Do what it takes to make sure that you're not overspending on this set, because the last thing we want is for you to overspend on a set and then all of a sudden you get frustrated. Pull rates aren't as good as what I anticipated them being in this set. So we're going to talk more about that again tomorrow, but don't overspend. Obviously, make the best decision. It's a lot of fun to open, but don't overdo it. We're going to talk about Scarlet and Violet 151 today. I'm going to flip you guys around. If you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a really long way for the algorithm, but we're on TCG Player right now, and one thing that's important to note is that on TCG Player, when it comes to pre-orders like this, there is going to be a very limited amount of product available for pre-order. First of all, the reason behind that is because TCG Player limits the amount of stores that they will advertise or they will let post products when it comes to pre-order pricing. You have to go through an approval process. You have to be a brick and mortar. You have to be an authorized pre-order store through TCG Player. And that's going to limit the amount of stores that are able to sell the product right out of the gate. So there's going to be inflated prices, especially right now, the lowest listed prices. So if you look at the Ultra Premium Collection right now, the market price of that selling for $131. You can see that right next to my silly looking face there. $131.08, obviously about $10 over MSRP. You can find this product readily available for pre-order for much cheaper than that. So don't necessarily go to TCG Player and get bogged down on these prices right away. A lot of these storefronts who are authorized pre-order stores aren't going to be selling on TCG Player right away because the fees are astronomical compared to selling on their own website. So they're probably going to try and move as much product as they can on their own website before going over to TCG Player. But why that's important is because tomorrow, once release day hits, these prices are going to be messed with all over the place. Singles don't look too bad as far as pricing goes. Those are going to come down as well. But there's going to be a lot of additional storefronts that are going to be able to list product on TCG Player starting tomorrow. And every time a new set comes out, it's constantly a race to the bottom because you want to move your product. You want to turn your product, especially knowing that in a couple weeks, you have another invoice for Scarlet and Violet 151 that you're going to have to pay as a store. And also in a month, you're going to have an invoice for Paradox rift that you're going to have to pay. So a lot of companies are really hoping that Scarlet and Violet 151 turns quickly. So they're going to be racing to the bottom, trying to capture as much profit as they can, but also turn these products quickly. And because of that, these prices are going to start coming down on release weekend. So go out, hunt around, look on TCG Player, look on different stores online for the best deal. And we're going to talk about what you need to pay attention to in just a second here. But just glancing over some of these individual card prices, it doesn't look like right now there's anything really pre-ordering in the set for over $100 outside of the Erica's Invitation. There's only one product, one listing right now for $199.99. Troll and Toad did have it available for about $125. But if you look at the market price here of $67.49, that means there have been documented sales around that price point. So I don't expect any of these cards to sell for over $100, even if you're talking about the special illustration rare Charizard, the special illustration rare Erica. Now, these may come out of the gate above $100, but that's why it's important not to FOMO. This set's going to be out a while, and it's going to be available in stores for a while. Remember, we talked in previous videos about big box stores getting much higher allocations and Pokemon doing what they can to make sure that they print to meet demand. So if demand is really popular for this set, which it looks like it's going to be, then they're going to make sure that a lot of these big box stores like Target, like Walmart, like Best Buy, like GameStop have these readily available. And it wouldn't surprise me if you're able to go into the store this weekend and you're able to find a lot of products at MSRP. But if you're not and they get wiped out, again, it's important to remember not to FOMO. So you might be saying, well, Fanny, what do I want to focus on? Okay, I want to open up some packs and then I'll focus on singles. I would recommend waiting a few weeks to focus on singles. Maybe enjoy the set a little bit, open up 20, 30 packs, something around there, whatever fits in your collection budget. But then whatever cards you don't pull, if you're looking at mastering the set, wait, see if that price per pack comes down. And that's what we're going to talk about, the price per pack. This is the most important product when it comes to Scarlet and Violet 151, and that is the single booster pack. Now, since it is a specialty set, you're not going to be able to go out and buy sleeve boosters at the store or anything like that. These are all going to be ancillary products like collection boxes, elite trainer boxes, and things like that. So you're not going to be able to just go to Target where you see the single pack blisters, the sleeve boosters that are sitting on the shelves, and pick up 151. It's not going to be available because it's a specialty set. However, the pack price is what you really want to pay attention to, because the price per pack is really where you're going to get the best value out of. So if we're looking right now at Scarlet and Violet 151 booster pack, based off of TCG Player data, you can see right now selling for about $5.74 is the market price. At one point in time, it was selling above $7, but that was for a very brief period of time where there probably wasn't that many listings available. So it's important to pay attention to what this price per pack looks like, because you want to bring that price per pack down as far as you possibly can. That's why the booster bundle is so important for a lot of people, because Pokemon came out with this booster bundle for the first time in specialty sets, and they've never done that before. They've done that in main series sets, like you had booster bundles in Scarlet and Violet, you had booster bundles. We've had booster bundles for a while now in main series sets, but never in a specialty set. And if you look at the MSRP for the booster bundle, it's $26.94. The thing about booster bundles is there is no extra product in there. It's just 6 booster packs. There's no promo cards or anything like that. And basically what Pokemon is saying is, hey, we're setting an MSRP for these booster packs of $4.50, because if you buy a booster bundle at MSRP $27, you don't get any of the extra goodies. You're just paying per pack. That means your price per pack at MSRP is basically $4.50 for the booster bundle. That makes it the best product that's available if you're just looking at cracking packs. Obviously, the collection boxes, the ETBs, having additional ancillary products, dice, sleeves, promo cards, things like that. And you should get those if you want. However, if you're just looking at cracking packs, the booster bundle is going to be your best bet in order to find, if you can find it at MSRP. And that's the problem right now. It's tough to find it at MSRP because it is such a popular product, because it's your price per pack is the cheapest out of all of the offerings. So you can see the booster bundle currently rising and rising and rising, sitting currently at $46.71 on TCG Player as a market value. However, if you break that down into your price per pack per booster bundle, that means right now these are selling at about $7.79 per pack, which is just too high. It is way too high. A lot of people assume that the second best product then that they should go out and buy is the Scarlet and Violet 151 Elite Trainer Box. That's not necessarily the case. Now, the Elite Trainer Box is great. The promo card is fantastic. That Snorlax is absolutely amazing. You get the cool booklet. You get all the things that you need in order to build your master set. You get the cool sleeves, the dice, the damage counters, the card dividers, and things like that. And it's a great product, and you should definitely buy one if you want one. However, I wouldn't recommend going out and just buying a bunch of these if you're looking at cracking packs, because it's not going to break down to your best value as far far as price per pack goes. Now these MSRP for $49.99, so you can still find Elite Trainer boxes on different websites for pre-order, or you can probably find them this weekend when you go into the store. However, your price per pack at MSRP, so if you're spending $49.99, your price per pack is $5.59 or $5.56. So if you just go to Target and pick up an Elite Trainer box because you want to open some packs, well, $5.56 is basically what you're paying per pack. It used to be that you would get 10 booster packs in an ETB for these specialty sets. So Crown Zenith, for example, the ETB sold for $50. You got 10 booster packs, which brought that price per pack down to $5 at MSRP. Not the case with Scarlet and Violet 151. It's a little bit more expensive. You get less packs, so you only get 9 packs instead of 10. That brings up that MSRP for the price per pack to $5.56, so a little bit higher. The second best product that you actually want to focus on is the poster collection, which we're going to look at right here, and then I'll go back to the binder collection. But these MSRP for $14.99, you do get that cool poster, which we displayed on Sunday's video if you want to look at that and see what that looks like. You also get 3 promo cards in there, but then you get 3 booster packs of Scarlet and Violet 151, and since this sells for $15, that means that your price per pack at MSRP is only $5. Now, on TCG Player, this is selling for quite a bit more, selling for $23.45. That's obviously an inflated price point. We talked about the reasoning behind that before, but there's other websites that you can go to that we'll talk about in just a moment here that you can buy these for under MSRP. So if you go to Target and you're like, okay, well, they have 3 poster collections or they have 1 ETB, what am I going to grab? Your better bet is going to be to grab the 3 poster collections because you're only paying $5 per booster pack as opposed to the $5.56 that you're paying for the Elite Trainer box. Now, if you look at the binder collection, this one's a lot more expensive, but you do get that cool binder, and that's why it's really up to you how you want to spend your money and what pieces of these products you want that are important to you. So like the Elite Trainer box, all those extra ancillary goods are really cool. If you want to pay a little bit more per pack in order to get those ancillary products, then it's worth it. If you want to pay a little bit more per pack to get the binder, then it's worth it. But these MSRP for $25, $24.99, and you only get 4 booster packs in here plus the binder. So that means that this breaks down to $6.25 per pack. So you're looking a little bit more expensive than all the other products that are being released this weekend. If you want to wait a little bit, your mini tins are also going to be a really good value as far as price per packs go. But again, those don't come out for a couple weeks. So really the number one product that's going to be available out there if you can't find the booster bundles and you're looking at just finding some stuff online today, the poster collection is available on a lot of different websites for decent pricing. So here's Forge and Fire. This is a website that I think I've ordered from before, but I've also made recommendations before. Forge and Fire are a great company. You can see different products that are available on this website, including that poster collection that we were talking about before for $13.99. That brings your price per pack down even cheaper than $15 because $13.99 for 3 booster packs plus the poster plus the promo cards. It's all about that price per pack and getting that down to the lowest possible price. They also have pre-orders available for the Ultra Premium Collection, for the Zapdos EX box, and the Alakazam EX box. But you can see the binder collection also about $6 off. So you're looking at about $5 as a price per pack for that binder collection. That's one of the products that we just talked about that releases tomorrow. You get the binder and then you get all 4 packs basically for $5 a piece when you're only spending $20 on the binder collection. So definitely an option that you want to check out there. This is Game Nerds over here. They did, prior to me actually making this presentation yesterday, so when I made this presentation, they had the poster collection available for $14, but then unfortunately it sold out. But they do still have Elite Trainer boxes that are available for about $45. That brings that price per pack down to about $5 a piece, which is much more what we're accustomed to, right? With Crown Zenith, where you're paying $50 for an ETB, you got 10 packs, $45 for an ETB makes sense because you get 9 packs instead. So $5 price per pack. They also have pre-orders available for the Ultra Premium Collection, which comes out in a couple weeks, a little bit below MSRP. If you're somebody who's looking to order the Ultra Premium Collection, Card Shop Live, a little bit more expensive for that booster bundle. You can see down there they do have pre-orders available for the booster bundle still at $35. Really, if you can find a booster bundle for around $30, $33, that's still going to make your price per pack worth it. Once you get up to $35, like what we're seeing from Card Shop Live, then your price per pack goes basically the equivalent of what you're paying for the Elite Trainer box. If you buy the Elite Trainer box at MSRP, it's about $5.56 per pack. So that's why I'm assuming they have the booster bundle priced at $35. However, they do have the Ultra Premium Collection priced at $109.99 for pre-order. So if you do that, that's only about a $6.67 price per pack, but you get all those extra goodies in the Ultra Premium Collection, including the the Mewtwo promo, both of those, and then all the other goodies that come with it as well. So I wanted to leave that in there. There are still websites from big box stores that have some of the bigger products available, like the Elite Trainer Box. Best Buy, I know that they talked about some delays out there, especially with the booster bundle and things like that. You might not have as much success hunting this weekend, and if you don't want to worry about that, you might be able to do in-store pickup or something like that. The Elite Trainer Box still available at bestbuy.com. You can pre-order it for $50 MSRP, which isn't too bad. Obviously, your price per pack is a little bit more expensive. Here's GameStop showing off the poster collection, which is still in stock. I believe they still had Elite Trainer Boxes in stock as well. Again, the booster bundle is definitely the hardest one to find, but if you can find those below $30, that's really the best bet when it comes to spending. But these are additional products that you can keep in mind that bring your price per pack down a little bit more. GameStop, if you're a pro member, you can get this for $14.24. You can pre-order it now. 3 packs, that brings your price per pack below $5, and that's kind of the most important thing when you're going out hunting. And this is just a couple websites. I did look on Walmart, I did look on Target. Not a whole lot that's available right now. Now that doesn't mean that they're not going to be available in stores. That's going to be a different allocation that gets provided by marketing companies rather than Target, GameStop, Walmart by themselves. So you should be able to still find some available. It's not going to be like Lorcano where it's just sold out immediately, and it's not going to be like old times where people are going to be lining up. At least not to my thoughts. So you can let me know in the comments section down below what you think. But again, a lot of other stores that are going to be selling 151. You have Barnes & Noble. You can look on Amazon. They still have some products available. A lot of different places out there that you can go out there. If you know of any, please drop them in the comments down below so that way everybody can kind of take advantage of what's out there to be able to order that price per pack, keeping that down as low as possible. But really, in reality, you want to keep your price per pack down below $5 as much as you possibly can. And these poster collections obviously give you the ability to do that if booster bundles are going to be available. So I wanted to give that information out there so that way you can use it to the best of your ability as we approach the release day coming out tomorrow. You can let me know in the comment section down below what you pulled, what you think of Scarlet and Violet 151 so far. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to open up these products. They're really, really cool. The artwork on basically every single card, the commons, the uncommons, everything it's sublime. It's so great. And I want everybody to be able to enjoy the set because that's what it's all about. But once you start getting to a point where cards get so expensive and prices you out of the hobby, that's when it stops becoming as fun. So if you need to unplug for a couple weeks for the next round of products to come out, then that's what I make the recommendation to do because I think it's important not to overspend. We don't want to get back to the times where we were at in the pandemic where scalping was going on all over the place. Thanks for suffering through with me. Hopefully tomorrow my voice is a little bit better as we crack into pull rates for the set. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you come back tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button down below if you appreciate the content. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a really long way for the algorithm. I say it all the time. I know it's annoying, but it does go a really long way for sharing the channel. So thank you so much for everything, but thank you just for taking the time to watch. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, guys, peace!